operator for this evening. We greatly thank and appreciate the board of the Metropolitan Repeaters Association for letting us use this repeater for the net. I will call for check-in shortly. Please give your name and call sign slowly and phonetically. I will write it down and call on you in turn. This will give you an opportunity to let us know what is happening with you along with what you want to share with the net. I'm going to let the repeater drop, and when I return, I'll call for check-in. All right, it's time for check-in. And please provide your call sign slowly and phonetically, as well as your name. And who would like to start the check-in?
This is
Whiskey, Bravo 4, Echo, Mike, Yankee. Emily.
Thank you, Emily. All right, who's next?
Alpha Bravo 2, Oscar Echo, AB2OE. Name is Bob, North Chesterfield.
This.
Bob, would you repeat your call sign one more time? I think I missed a letter.
Okay, let me see if I got it. Alpha Bravo 2, Oscar Echo. About to overeat, AB2OE. Back to net.
Thank you, sir. And who's next?
This is Doorway 4. It's Bob in Glen Allen, Virginia.
Hi, Bob. A bunch of static overpowered you, so would you repeat your call sign again, please?
This is Lee Charlie Tango, N4ICT. Bob.
Thank you, Bob. I got N4ICT. Is that correct?
Roger, roger.
This is Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta. Name is Randy, and I will be in and out. 7-3.
All right, Randy, KO4 KAD, and you're in and out.
This is Kilo 4 Oscar Whiskey Uniform Chevy.
Good evening, Chevy. Thank you for joining us. And who's next on the hit parade?
This is Kathleen, K5HTZ, or Kilo 5 Hotel Tango Zulu.
Thank you, Kathleen, K5HTZ. And who's next?
E4 Bravo Romeo Uniform, Bruce.
All right, I got W4BRU Bruce. Thank you very much. And who's next? Okay, I'm going to ask for one more time for anybody that would like to join the first round of the net. Please call now. All right, well, we're going to kick off the evening with WB4EMY Emily. Emily, the floor is yours.
Thank you. This is WB4EMY, Emily. I just talked to Warren. He was going to try to get on, but he doesn't have a radio, so he's just listening to it. So I'm going to drop a nickel. I thought Field Day was wonderful. It was my first time, so I didn't know what to expect. I enjoyed watching. Couldn't stay for the whole thing. I just went in the morning, but that was fun and enlightening, and I'm looking forward to next year or whatever else. Watching the antenna-scope was interesting. There was fishing line, there were slingshots, there was all kinds of interesting ways to put it up there. Back to net control.
Thank you, Emily. Yes, Field Day was absolutely outstanding, and I think the biggest hit there was the amount of participation and excitement with the 8-measure Yagi build. So with that, we're going to move on to AB2OE. Bob.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for taking the net. And good evening, everybody. Nothing new to report here. I didn't get a chance to do Field Day. I wasn't feeling too well. But I'm well now, and I just came in from welding together a new fire pit. Found my old one is in reasonable shape, and so I'm welding and trying to not kill myself in the process. A little bit of arc welding makes a happy day back to net.
Outstanding. Well, then I wish you the best, and I hope everything comes out exactly the way you'd like to. So now we're going to move on to N4ICT, Bob.
Good evening, Dave, and the rest of the group. Well, today I put the 7100 on the eating table, but I think I'm going to have to put it outside for the first day of the 13 colonies because I'm waiting for some flat coax to come, and I think it's going to be delayed so I can shut my door and stay cool.
Now we're going to move on to Chevy. KK4OWU. Chevy, how are you tonight?
Yes, KK4OWU.
So now we're going to move on to Bruce, W4BRU. Bruce?
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I think that that was a great big deal with the building of the Yagi antennas at Field Day, and I got a chance to talk to some new hams. And what I'm learning, because I've run the radio school for all these years, is that an awful lot of people are getting their licenses by correspondence, by doing it on the air, that sort of thing. And but they're looking for other kinds of things to do. So I think we're going to up the seminars that the radio club teaches. We've got a couple more that Michael's going to do, or putting together a hotspot, and also using VMware on ham radio. So I think we'll be doing a lot more of those seminars. It looks like that what happens when you get to do correspondence stuff, let me recycle this thing, you don't get some of the chatting you get when you take the class on in person. And so we need to kind of fill that in. That's where I am. It was great fun, and I got a chance to meet some new hams. I like that. KR4EYF, W4BRU.
Thank you, Bruce. This is KR4EYF. I have to say that Field Day was an absolutely wonderful time, and I hope to the next time I am the net control operator, I will have my antennas up, and I will have the grand opening transmission from my new in-home ham shack. So now we're going to take a break. I'm going to ask for anybody else that would like to join our net for round number 2. If anyone that's out there would like to join the net for round number 2, please call now. All right, without having any responses, I'm going to revert back to the top of the list, and we're going to go on to round 2. And we'll start that off with WB4EMY Emily. What are your thoughts for round 2?
WB4EMY is still thinking about the good food we had. I couldn't stick around for the Yazoo thing. I wanted to do that so bad, but had a baby shower, and we haven't had a baby in the family in 25 years, so, I couldn't miss that one. So I missed that part. But did they ever have a chance to do the fox hunt, or did that rain out? I'm curious. KR4EYF. Dave.
Yes, Emily, as I have been informed, they did do the fox hunt. There was a winner. And maybe when Chevy comes around, if he knows who the winner was, he can let that go. But yes, we had a fox hunt, we had a winner, and it was using those tape measure Yagis that everybody built. So congratulations to the winner, and everybody had a blast doing it. So now we're going to move on to number 2, AB2OE Bob.
Yeah, it sounds like I really missed a great field day, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, I wanted to ask Kathleen, where is this radio day on August 8th? So when it gets to be your turn, Kathleen, let me know. Because you said what, and you said when, but I didn't hear where. Nothing else new to report. Just trying to stay cool in the house now. Back to next.
Well, thank you, AB2OE. And now we're going to move on to N4ICT, Bob.
Thank you, Dave. N4ICT. Let's see, maybe Chevy has this figure or not, but when it's your turn, Chevy, can you, if you have the information, can you let us know how many signed the roster? That's all I have on this round. So back to net, N4ICT.
Thank you very much, N4ICT, Bob. And now we're going to go on to Chevy, a man with the questions, and I'm pretty sure he's got all the answers. KK4OWU, go ahead, Chevy.
Yes, KK4OWU. Yes, they did have the fox hunt. 2 prizes were given out, and I believe they had a second one, from what I understand. I know they had the first one. They had the second one after fairly well. The roster sheet, there was some misunderstanding. First, they thought that just visitors were to sign up, and then after everything's kind of over, well, they wanted everybody, members and visitors, to sign up. So I'm not sure what the count was, but I can tell you that parking lot was pretty full the entire time. I think I left about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and parking lot was still full. People coming, people going. I think everybody had a good time. As far as the location for the event, I'm going to jump in here, Kathleen. It's at the Keystone Truck and Tractor Museum in Colonial Heights. And you can look it up on the web, and I'm sure Kathleen can probably give you the exact address. Let me grab a nickel. And to Kathleen, we had a activities committee Zoom last night, and we were talking about ways to get visual and audio for you. And Will thought about the PR, and I think you and he are getting together tomorrow to look at that. That's another option. So one way or another, we're going to get it going. Anyway, send through to everybody. Thank you for doing that, Dave. KK4OWU.
Thank you very much, Chevy. And now on to the radio lady herself, K5HTZ Kathleen.
Oh, thank you. I have so much to say. So number one is I built my Yagi, although I had plenty of help. And it has a really good SWR, by the way. And so if anyone wants to see it or like mess with it, I can bring it with me. I mean, in fact, it's almost always in my car. And I don't want it to get broken, but if you want to see it, please let me know, and you can. Well, I'll pause for a nickel. Also, the fox hunt was so much fun, although I need more practice fox hunting, because basically this transponder was like da-da-da, and then I kind of just walked around and followed the other people. But the winner was one of the twins, and I think it was Anthony. I'm embarrassed to say, I think it's Anthony. And then there was a second prize that someone donated that was like $50 off some coax, I think. So it was a good time for sure. And lastly, I was gonna say, if you want to see pictures of Field Day, I took 1 million. Let me know. Radio Day is at the Keystone Truck and Tractor Museum in Colonial Heights, which is right off 95, and it's on August 8th. And I hope to God we get an antenna up before then. That's my plan. That's my goal. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Kathleen. And with all the people talking this up, I expect a big turnout on August 8th. So now on to W4BRU, Bruce.
Hey, I'm putting August 8th into my calendar. But anyway, good. Well, I can't think of anything much to add. It was a fun time at Field Day. Nora and I sat down to try and use the 7100 Field Day, but it wasn't transmitting, and we didn't bring any diagnostic stuff with it. So next year I'm going to bring some diagnostic stuff, so when the radio doesn't work, we can find out what's going on and get it fixed. But anyway, it was great fun, and I really enjoyed seeing everybody. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, Dave. This is W4BRU.
Well, thank you very much, Bruce. And yes, I had a real blast last night. I went up to Windy Hill Golf Course last night, and a couple of things made their maiden voyage last night. I bought a Jackery portable power source. I brought my mobile DMR hotspot with me, and we set up on the tailgate of my truck. It worked phenomenally. I was on DMR Worldwide and KC-wide, and talked to people all over the world, England, Jakarta, Brazil. It was a great evening, so I was so glad that worked out. Now, we've got time for a third round. So, I'm going to take a break here, and then when I come back, we're going to call for anybody else that would like to join us on the third round.
This is NA4AX.
Oh, thank you very much, Larry. I'm glad you're able to join us. Do we have anybody else that would like to join us for round 3?
This is
Coming out of Mary Courthouse.
I'll double there. So, sir, would you mind repeating your call sign and name, please?
Yeah, this is KR4ELR, Chris out of Amelia Courthouse. Just stopping in to say hi.
Got KR4ELR Keith. Is that correct?
It's Chris out of Amelia Courthouse.
Thank you, Chris. And is there anybody else that would like to get on and join for round 3?
This is Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Bravo Alpha Mark Central Hanover.
All right, Mark, KR4 CBA. Now, anybody else? All right, with no response, I am going to let the 3 new participants start round 3. So let's start off with the KR4ELR Chris.
At KR4ELR, yeah, I just want to stop in and say hello and speak to everybody. Yeah, I missed Field Days myself, prior engagements, trying to get a tower. So that kind of put a damper in me going to Field Day, but I really wanted to go so I could get one of those Yagi antennas put together and try it out. But we'll have to save that for a later date. But I am looking forward to the 8th of August for Radio Day. Hopefully I can make that and be able to see some faces and talk with some people. But anyways, I'm going to say 73. This is KR4ELR. Back to you, Net Control.
KR4 CBA. Good evening, everybody on the net. Yeah, I missed field day as well. I was a little under the weather. Just starting to come out of it today, but sound like you guys had a great time. Just wanted to stop in, say hi to everybody on the net. I don't have anything really extra to add. Not sure about August 8th yet. I've got some people coming into town that week. Not sure which exact days they'll be there. So maybe I'll make my way down there. I've always actually, many of my friends have been to that museum and really talked really highly about it. So maybe Kathleen can tell us more about it. Maybe it's up to her. Anyhow, but Dave, appreciate you on the net. KR4EYF. This is KR4CBA. I'm gonna switch everybody to 73 and send it back to you, Net Control.
Well, thank you, Mark. And we're going to wind up the net tonight with the rest of the folks, and we'll end the night